Guys, you remember just a couple of weeks at the IPO, I bought into Airbnb because I think this is a 10x stock like we teach here on this channel. But as of just a couple of days ago, and my members know this already, I sold the position. Why and what I bought now in this vlog. So, as a good, investor, sometimes you need to manage your money very well. And I want to inform you about all the steps, about my journey, and obviously, if you are a member here on this channel, which you can get by two ways, either you join the membership on a monthly basis, or you get the x10masterclass.com, which is not discounted anymore. The discount is gone, and I will add some more content over the next couple of weeks and the price will increase. So now it's still the opportunity to dive in and you get the lifetime access to Discord channel, more than 100 videos about how to find X10 stocks, and then obviously also in 107-point Excel file. And those who already bought the X10 Masterclass will receive all the future content free of charge, and those who are deciding to go later inside the Masterclass obviously will need to have to pay always the higher price as more content as I'm adding to that. Now, those people who are already in my Discord know already why I did it, and I wanted to share it with the whole community because I'm thinking that it's very important to always rethink your moves on the stock market. Things are changing, things are developing, and things and companies and people and also me changing minds, all right? And this is totally fine because I still didn't change in general. The fundamental mindset about Airbnb is the same, but they actually a little bit changed when I invested into the IPO. I was excited, a little bit of emotions, and I wanted to be part of that. But the problem was the brand new auction system really screwed up the momentum. The stock gained such a momentum directly before even you could trade the very first stock that it was directly at this valuation where I think it's maybe fair or maybe a little bit over where it should be, right? I mean, they are now about to give us an insight how the Q4 looked last year, and it will be not a good quarter because a lot of people were in lockdowns, the whole world was not traveling that much. The boom that I expect for Airbnb will be in just a couple of next months, and then is the question how much of the stock can gain furthermore, right? I mean, the long-term perspective is amazing. Okay, this will be a company that will have 20-30 billion dollars of revenue with the overall setup, the team, the travel, the innovation at this company is just so amazing that I have no doubts about that. But what about the next couple of months? Because we want to beat the market and maximize the money. So I thought, okay, the $60,000 that I put into Airbnb, maybe they are invested into a company that we are following here on this channel as well, which is Space. And Space is my #1 conviction stock, and as I'm waiting still for some fresh funds to come, which I will receive somewhere about March, April, I thought, it's better money management to have, the first 3-4 months of the year will be much more excited for Space rather than for Airbnb. And that's why I decided, it's just the right thing to do to change. Same like Shamas Palihabitia, who invested into Space and said, I have so many new projects and so many new opportunities and so many companies that need fresh capital from my side. So I will cut a little bit of my Space position. I'm sure he cut also a little bit about his Bitcoin position and also other positions that is still very much excited about, and he just told in a CNBC interview that he is very, very much about, into space, but have a look by your own.
The other rocket I want to talk to you about, and I know people are interested in this, Virgin Galactic, the company, maybe it was your first SPAC deal, I think it was. You sold a fair amount of that, 38% or so, 40% around there. Why?
No, it was less than that. I sold a portion, 3.8 million shares of just the PIPE, my overall holdings. And it was literally just to make sure that I had the right liquidity to do all the things that I planned to do in 2021. But I really believe in that business. It's an incredible team. It's an incredible product. I think the way that they're thinking about it, our CEO, Michael Kohlglazer, is just so impressive. One of the top executives from Disney that we were able to lure over. The team he's building is amazing. I'm really, really excited about that business, and I'm just really proud to be around him.
I ask you because some people took that sale as maybe a lack of going to go. I'm sure you understand that.
Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, you know, if and when, I think it's probably more when than if, I have 10 times the capital that I do now, I'll be able to manage my liquidity in a different way. But, you know, at the end of the day, I'm trying to move a lot of balls forward. I'm making multiple billions of dollars of investments this year into climate change. I'm going to try something really disruptive in student loans. And all of that takes money. And so, you know, I just have to be able to manage everything in my infrastructure to make sure that I can do all of these things. And that's what it was.
So as you can see, you know, same like Shamas is very much excited about space. I am even the same, if not more excited about the space. And I think the probability that the stock can double or triple is much bigger than for Airbnb at this point. So I decided to do this move, and let's talk about what will be so excited about space in the next couple of weeks and months to come. As you know, guys, my job is to entertain you, my job is to educate you, and if you like this, make sure to smash the subscribe button. And you know, I am investing a lot of my time into developing my own mind and investment horizon, and therefore, you know, there's a brand new book about the collection of writings of Jeff Bezos, and I feel that you have always to look for the most intelligent people if you want to be where they already are. Just study them, look what they did right. And you know, you remember we talked about the long term, and see what I just started the book, but it's written here directly in the first paragraph of part 1 of the book. It's all about the long term. It's a shareholder letter that he wrote in 1997. So in the beginnings of Amazon, just the beginning of the dot-com bubble. And it's so important to apply this to space as well. Think about Amazon. When it was starting to sell books online, people were saying, you know, the internet is just a trend, it will die out, and who want to order online? Does it even come to me? How is it working? I don't understand. And you know, can you trust the internet? I want to go to the retail shop and touch it and take it with me directly, not to order it online and someone bring it to me, if this would even happen. So you see here very much correlations with space, because space is in the very beginning of their big long-term mission to change, you know, the transportation of people not only into space but also on Earth with, you know, very Mach 3 airplanes, which are the next big thing for space. And Virgin Galactic is such a great brand, and great people are working for Virgin Galactic, and all of this is fantastic, and I want to be just a part of this stock explosion, if there will be any, if there will be the business that is just, you know, showing us that so many people want to go there, plus everything working technically, then I don't see many scenarios where the stock will not follow. And this is actually something that Amazon did as well. I mean, Jeff Bezos, he was saying after the dot-com bubble, you know, the stock just absolutely crashed, and he was thinking like, I was just looking at the business numbers, and the business number was growth, customer were very satisfied, and you know, the product portfolio got larger and larger, so, and we growed in other countries and so on. So you know, he saw that sometimes the stock can be very detached from the real business. The business can be very good and the stock very bad, and other way around as well. So I think at the current moment we have a very, let's say, balanced / slightly undervalued situation for Virgin Galactic. But as soon as they tick those boxes with the next test flight, with the rehearsal flight and the Richard Branson flight, I think we are having here a very, very, very strong argument for super much gains. And as you know, we are looking and we are after here in terms of X10 stocks, and definitely I think the potential in the next couple of months is much bigger for space than for Airbnb. But let's dive into the conclusion of this video. So actually there's a couple of takeaways from this video, and I want to make you a smarter investor. I hope you will get even a more smarter investor than me, and I hope you have more gains than me, and I hope that this makes you happy and allows you to create financial freedom or to buy the things that you love. You know, I actually don't believe that material things will make you so much happier. I think you should rather live by ideals like freedom, or maybe, you know, being the biggest philanthropist in your city, in your area, in your niche or whatsoever, rather than buying, you know, these fancy things. But, you know, this to the side. What do you learn here in this video? I think the takeaway is here is that it's okay to change your mind. And if there is one thing that I learned over the whole last couple of months during this crisis is jump over your ego. Sometimes your ego is your biggest enemy in investing, right? You may be sold too early and the stock went higher. The fundamental story didn't change, but your ego is so big that you say, no, I will wait until the stock goes down, and I will not invest, you know, for more stock price that I sold. And you can wait and wait and wait and never have the opportunity to go back in. Or when I first discovered space, Virgin Galactic, I thought, no, let them make first the product ready. But then I thought it's much better to be early. I want to be early. I want to have the 10x. I don't want to have the 2x, 3x, 4x, or maybe the 20-30% cute discounts that all of the other people outside maybe are looking for. I'm for the X10 opportunities. I'm going into each investment and saying this company would have the potential in terms of growth, in terms of management, in terms of market, in terms of product, to 10x my money. Because this is really, really important for me. This is the philosophy here on this channel. And that's why I learned a couple of times now with Tesla, with other companies and other investments, to jump over your ego. Don't be so egoistic and don't be too much focused on prices and valuations. Yes, it's important for some perspective to have, but many people don't understand that with this cheap money, you need to go far in the future to see what the company will be worth and then compare it to the valuation in 2021. So finally, it's okay to change your mind too if you're thinking that this is not the right investment for now, or you need to money management. You know, everyone has a limited amount of money. If I would have, you know, an unlimited amount of money, I would put, you know, additional $2 million into space and another 500,000 into Airbnb. But unfortunately, this is not the case yet. So that's why I need to money management myself. And I hope you learned something. If you like it, smash the subscribe button and the like button. And if you want to go a level deeper and really educate yourself and, you know, maybe copy my success that I had, then check out X10Masterclass.com. You will have all the information there. You will have an introduction video that you can watch what I want to promise you. And I would love to see you on the other side in the Discord chat, where we're talking 24 hours about stocks, Airbnb, space, everything what really, really affect your investment life. And therefore, let's get out of here.